Hi, Deborah Roth here, and I'm thrilled to be back with you again this week at Spirited Musings to talk about the new moon in Gemini, which we just passed this past weekend. And interestingly enough, there are actually two new moons in Gemini this year, but we'll deal with that later. But I wanted to focus and introduce you to and deepen your understanding of Gemini energy and how it can affect you and how you might use it over the next month, because we've just entered the Gemini month, so to speak, and it happens that this new moon is right at the beginning of that time. So Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication and transportation and several other things. But what we're going to focus on this week is Gemini's focus on our minds, honoring our brilliant minds and how we perceive the world, and then how we communicate what we perceive, both writing, speaking, teaching, all the ways that we communicate. Gemini is really, being an air sign, all of the air signs are connecting in some way or another and reaching out. Gemini is very active, versatile energy, and we really want to be connecting with friends and family and really feeling part of feeling our connection with other people. But especially what I want to focus on, that connection happens through mindful communication. And it's a little tricky. I facilitate new moon circles, which I'm sure you're aware of. And it's always a little tricky with the air signs because we want to embody this energy. We're so, in our society, we're so stuck in our heads, but we are going to take that one of the things that the air signs remind us and that Gemini does is to take a moment to honor the part of ourselves that is yummy and that loves yummy brain food and that loves to communicate what we've learned to other people. So your homework for this week, if you will, is to think a moment about how do you celebrate and honor your mind? Are you intimidated by people brighter than you? Do you love to jump in and learn new things? And then when you do, I mean, do you feel like you're smart? And if not, why not? But focus in particular on those areas of mental acuity or anything to do with the mind that you feel is a particular gift of yours. And figure out some way, maybe it's just your own personal writing, maybe it's having a conversation with someone, communicating what that gift is, to really take the time to honor that brilliant mind of yours and then to communicate with someone a special gift that comes out of your left brain, that rational, verbal oriented part of you. Shouldn't be hard because we put so much emphasis on that part of our brain in our society, but let's honor it in a really magical, deep, special way this week as we enter the Gemini month. Enjoy, and enjoy, and I'd love to hear your stories.